Hello everyone, my name is Wiesenmüller from eSports WTCC, and I hope you're sitting nice and comfortable because you're in for a wild ride, one lap of the Nordschleife. Coming up to the first corner here, we're driving the 24-hour layout, so it will be a chicane coming up, very slow chicane actually. Over the curb here, and then try to position your car here for the chicane. Currently on the Grand Prix circuit. Fourth gear here in this corner. Now try to position your car in the middle of the road so you can go really early on the throttle and accelerate out. Now we're coming down to the lowest part of the Grand Prix circuit. Down into second gear in the hairpin. Now the Shuni S is super fast chicane. On my setup I can do it flat out. Flying over the curves here. Now another hard braking zone. Use the green stuff on the tarmac as an orientation. Brake a little bit earlier than that. I'll try to keep the momentum here through the S's. Out on the back straight. Super fast corner here, completely flat out of course. Now we only have the NGK chicane left on the Grand Prix circuit, and then we go onto the Nordschleife. Be very careful here with the curves because they can unsettle your car, and if you hit them at a very bad angle you might actually roll. And now turning left onto the Nordschleife. First corner here already very difficult. Shouldn't ideally hit the curb on the inside. Get away with it. Now here super fast right-hander. Right up to the edge of the track, here in the Hudson-Bach section. Now this corner, very difficult in the front-wheel drive car. Try to keep the momentum. Now these super fast S's here, over the curb on the inside. Over the curb on the outside as well. Another chicane coming up. I'll try to get a good run here for the straight. Now we come up to the Flugplatz section. This is not really a jump, but the next one is. And then a super fast right-hander in fifth gear. Ooh, the car gets a bit loose there. Try to carry the momentum right up to the edge of the track. Super fast section here once again. You see the road going up and down, and now we come up to Schwedenkreuz, one of the hardest corners of the track. Stay in sixth gear here, a bit of oversteer. Try to keep it under control. Down into third gear here for the next corner. Once again, super fast section coming up here, Fuchsröhre. You really need to have a good setup to keep your car stable on this track. Now one of the hardest sections here over the curb, always oversteer. Now slow down a lot, turning all the time here through the chicane. Accelerating out. Next part here also super fast, down into fifth gear, and then just try to keep the car stable. Third gear here. Now a very slow right-hander in second gear. Now one of these breathtaking sections once again. This corner is pretty much flat out over the curves, and now you have to turn to the right for a few corners in a row. Go through here, and now the slowest corner of the track coming up. Second gear in the WTCC cars. Third gear here in this corner. You can use the curb on the outside, but not too far, otherwise you hit the wall. And now this super difficult corner. It doesn't look difficult, but it's really hard. You can use the curb at the exit to stabilize your car. Now we're coming up once again to a really fast section. In the Bergwerkkurve here. Try to get a good run, position your car on the outside so you can get the maximum exit speed onto the long straight here. I say it's a straight, but you can see the road ahead. Well, it's flat out, but it's not really a straight. everything here completely flat out, of course. Now we come up to a corner where you need to be brave. Now we come up to the Mutkurve, down into 5th gear. Keep your car on the inside of the road. Another super fast corner here, completely flat out, right up to the edge of the track. Now slow down into 2nd gear once again. Coming up to the carousel. Braking now into 2nd gear, and you can see how the car dips into the carousel. Try to keep your car as close to the inside as possible and then accelerate out. And we're entering the 3rd sector. This corner flat out here as well. And down into 4th gear. Try to avoid the curves as good as possible. Take this one on the outside a little bit. It's the apex a little bit here, but not too bad. Pushing really hard. This section is extremely difficult as well. Into 4th gear, over the curb, into 5th gear, and then over the other curb as well. Try to use all of the road that's available to you. Once again, all over the curb on the exit. This right-hander here coming up. The curb on the exit once again. Always try to make the road as short as possible. Same thing here, over the curb. Now super fast section coming up once again. Car gets a little bit airborne here, and then immediately you have to brake. You have to downshift into 4th gear. Position your car on the inside of the track. Oh, oversteer here. Kept it under control. Once again, car almost gets loose, almost breaks out. This is all flat out in this section. Now we're coming up to the Schwalbenschwanz. Into 5th gear here. 3rd gear for this corner. Pushing out the 2nd carousel, the small carousel. And now we need to get a really good run. Oh, touching the grass a little bit here. Into 4th gear, and now we have to get the best run possible for the Döttinger Höhe. A little bit untidy here. And now 1.8 kilometers flat out. And here it really depends how you have set up your car. I went for a medium wing setting here. Try to find a compromise between stability and top speed. Turn at 58 here. We will go a little bit faster after the bridge. And we come up to the final chicane of the track. This can make or break your lap. Pushing super hard into it. Ooh, over the curb. That was not good. Easy save. Final corner, accelerating out, and there we can see the start-finish line. I hope you enjoyed it. Crossing the start-finish line now. This was one lap around the Nordschleife.